Hello, here we are again, Monday the 7th of March. How are you? It's lovely to be back on your screens again today. I hope you're well. I hope life has treated you well this last week. How have you got on since we tuned in last week? Have you been managing to tap into the cosmic breath? Last week we discussed the importance of letting go of the need to control how things work out and to tune in more to the flow of life and to trust divine timing and to allow things to just fall into place rather than causing yourself to hold on so tightly. So let me know how you got on last week. Did it work out for you when you let go of the need to control things? Did you feel better about yourself? Did life start to flow in a more positive way? I am fully aware that there is a lot of fear out there at the moment, that there is a lot of negativity, a lot of worry and concern. There's stress of rising energy costs and fuel bills. I know some people are really finding it difficult to switch off from that fear, and I would urge you all to just tune into your own wisdom, to tune into your own path and to do what's right for you and to sit in your own power without allowing yourself to be swayed by all the stuff that's being sent to you, that you're being bombarded with the media. It's really important that you remember you are a divine being and that you have all this light within you. So it's about choosing where to place that focus. I thought this week, in honour of it being International Women's Day tomorrow, I thought I would use the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. These ones are by Doreen Virtue, and they are lovely cards, Goddess Guidance cards. And I thought I would just tune into that divine feminine flow and that divine feminine intelligence, just in honour of it being International Women's Day tomorrow. So you can let me know how these resonate with you. The first card that's come up today is this card, and it's from the Celtic goddess of fertility, Dumara, and it's all about guiding children and finding that inner child-like nature of yourself. Children are little sponges of wonder. They just see magic everywhere, and we want to try and maintain that innocence. The Celtic goddess Dumara, she brings peace and harmony to households, so perhaps maybe this is what's needed this week. Perhaps there's been a little bit of friction, perhaps the children in your life are not maybe feeling heard, or perhaps they're frightened with what's going on in the world at the moment, and it's your job then to guide and nurture and support and protect. You can be a fierce protector, but you can also be really gentle, and you can also tune into this, help the children around you, listen to them, listen to their wisdom as well. We can often learn a few things from the children in our lives rather than thinking we know it all. Tune into that innocence and the magic. Be like a child yourself. See that magic everywhere. See the wonder, see the awe. Don't just see all the negativity and fear that's being peddled at the moment. Look past it. Look into the wonder, the fairy kingdom, the magical kingdom. Spend time with children, talk to them, play with them. Perhaps it means you're thinking about parenthood yourself, or there's fertility things going on in your life. This is a fertile time to bring new ideas to the fore as well. So nurture them and take care of your own inner child along the way, and it will serve you well. Okay? Bring harmony back into your household. The second card today is Lakshmi, Hindu goddess, benevolent Hindu goddess that brings abundance, often associated, you can see in the back of the card, there are elephants. She works in tandem with Ganesh, the divine presence of optimism and overcomer of obstacles, and the two work together very well. So she is associated with the elephants, with lotus flowers, with water, and again with fertility. So again, there's a kick back to this first card. There's a fertility aspect to this as well, that you've not to worry. You've not to worry, things will work out as they're supposed to. It's all about bright future. It even says on the card, stop worrying, everything will be fine. And at the moment there is, as I said last week, the fear factory is just ramping up again. And we need to turn that off. We need to stop focusing on the fear and start to focus on our light. We need to quieten our minds and find that peace within ourselves. We need to trust that we are the light, that we have that divine presence, and that we can shine that light. Depending on where we want to put it, we can shine that light. So the more you release fear and accept the abundance and the joy and the magic and the innocence into your life, the more that you are promoting that vibration of peace and healing and love into the world, which is what the world desperately needs right now. Whereas if you worry and you allow yourself to be full of anxiety and fear and you're projecting that out into the world, then you're actually feeding the darkness and you're feeding more into it. And then as a result of that, the fear becomes massive. So think about that. Think about, every day, where are you choosing to place your focus? Is it love? Is it fear? Find the hope, find the optimism. Visualize your desired outcome, see it happening, hold those positive thoughts. Absolutely acknowledge where people need help, where there's things that you can do to help and assist in situations, but don't fall into the fear. Don't suck down into the shadow and be part of the fear. Don't feed it. Okay, you're too powerful for that. Don't feed it. The final card that came up today is the Hindu goddess Mat. And again, it's all about fairness. Okay, all about fairness. Says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So maybe you're waiting for some news, maybe legal news, business news, something along those lines. It will all be handled fairly. Everything will work out as it's meant to. It is very much about surrendering into surrendering your personal agenda in favor of the greater good. Surrendering into that, surrendering the need to be right. And again, like last week, letting go of the need to micromanage, leaning into the wisdom of the whole, leaning into the wisdom of the divine. The Egyptian goddess Mat weighs souls with a feather, and on the scales, so look at your actions, let go of the need to, let go of guilt and shame, surrender anything that needs to go, ask for any forgiveness that you need to have, and let go of it and surrender in to, trust the direct resolution will come your way and that it will be fair and everything will be balanced in the scales. Okay, it requires a lot of trust to let go of the need to control, but we talked about this last week. So I feel that the divine feminine guidance this week is very much about nurturing, very much about holding the space, holding the vibration of love, acceptance, harmony, balance, shining your light into the world and not feeding the fear. And surely we could do with a lot of that, because the world is full of fear and anxiety and we don't need to feed into it. So hold on to that light. Trust that you're on the right path. Focus on what it is you want rather than what you don't want, and you will see that this week will come to you in a much more balanced flow. So I hope that has uplifted and given a little bit of positivity in what can be seen as quite fearful times. Please do share your thoughts and your feelings with me. Let me know what's going on in your life, and let me know how this has maybe spoken to you this week, and I will speak with you again next week. And thank you so much as always for joining me.